What's up, everyone? Okay, so right now I'm testing out the handlebars on the Mt09. I'm just riding around town because what I want to do is show you guys the upward position of the handlebars, and then I'm gonna lower them. The only problem with lowering them, you need some sort of spacer here so it won't touch the tank or whatever the hell, the airbox, or this tank location. Yeah, so it won't touch the tank. I normally wear armor. I'm not wearing any armor because I'm not doing anything crazy, but I'll be taking it to one of the canyons, kind of local canyons, and we'll test out the lower position. That's if it's not too aggressive on touching the tank, and I'll let you guys know later on in the video. But this is the upward position. The only problem I have here is when installing it is easy. That's the easy part. It's positioning it. So right now the problem I'm dealing with is I feel like the throttle is too far back, if that makes sense. Watch, I'll show you. Let me just do this turn quick. So it's too far back. Example would be if I let it go, look how far I'm right here, and if I want more throttle, I have to bend my hand or my wrist and hand all the way down, which is obviously no bueno. So all I have to do is loosen it up here and move it a tad bit forward, and then we'll negate that problem that I'm having, and I think we'll be solid. Because it feels like, how do I explain it? Let me make this turn here. It feels like I'm like down, if that makes sense. Like I'm down here instead of like forward positioning, and you would never know unless you actually ride it for a little while and you understand it. The reason why I didn't fix it was because I wanted to show you guys what I'm dealing with, as well as I got a new mic, so hopefully the mic is good and it finally picks up what I needed to pick up and not a bunch of wind noise. Yeah, but everything so far feels good on the bike. I think it looks way better than the stock bar, the gray bar that it has, or aluminum, which is kind of gross. If it were black, it would have been a different story, but it's not. So this is what I'm dealing with right now. As for like fatigue or how I feel on it, it's great. I mean, I have no complaints. I think it is a bit forward compared to the original. But I want to try the down position, which I think is going to look a lot better. I'm going to ask for some help though. I want, if possible, if you can leave it in the comments, what exhaust I should get. So yeah, as I was saying, if you can leave it in the comments, what exhaust should I get for this bike? My thing is, I don't want a pipe coming out. I do want the pipe staying under, like its original form. But something that sounds good, not too obnoxiously loud. I know some people like loud, I don't. Like the Harley is already loud enough, and that's with the baffle on. Yeah, just nothing too crazy. If you could let me know what options I have that I can get. I would say price range it doesn't really matter. I know that sounds weird, but I just want something good for the bike. I'm gonna stop here and show you guys what the bike looks like. I've been here before with the Harley. Woo! That was fun. That was a little hop right there. It felt like it. Probably jump over there, but I've seen a lot of people trying to jump their motorcycles and crash, so I don't know. We'll think about that. Alright, so this is what she looks like. I mean, from this angle, it looks great. Look at that. Looks awesome, right? Looks like pretty menacing. For some of you guys that are wondering why it's red, so this thing broke originally. This is not even the right one. This is actually the one for back here, and I stole this from from the R6 because I give my girl a ride on this one. It's a lot more comfortable. So yeah, if you guys can help me out with an exhaust that I can get for this thing, that's just sick. That's just awesome. Works well, easy install. Then that would be great. And obviously, once I get it up, I'll put it up. And I have one other thing I saw online. I don't know if you got what you guys think of. They're the winglets from Pug. I think that's how you say it. But they're downforce wings. I think they look cool if I were to put them on. So it would basically eliminate all this and give you some winglets, which will look cool on this bike, I think. Let me know. Should I get it? I'll put it right here. This is kind of a picture of what it looks like, or what it will look like. What do you guys think? Right? It'll look pretty badass. So it looks good. Like this is the upward position, right? Upward position. I'm gonna lower it, and hopefully it doesn't touch too crazy. And if it's nothing too crazy, then I'll run it, because I would like a little more aggressive on the front end. But that's just a quick walk around of what it looks like currently. I think it looks good. It even complements the gauge, the digital screen, right? Because it like hugs it almost. But that's just me. I'm a weirdo. Alright, let me cut back to changing the part to the down position. Let me fast forward. It's gonna be, this is the up position, and then this is the downward position. See, is the camera on? Yeah. What do you guys think with the downward position? Actually, you know what? I kind of like it a lot more. Now the bars don't look too crazy high. As I was riding it here, it felt good. I fixed the throttle problem where I made the throttle more forward, so it doesn't feel like I have to bring my wrist down a lot just to give it the beans. How's she coming along so far? Let's see. I don't have many mods. I haven't taken this off, but I took it off the reflectors. Added this wind deflector. It's more of a little bump, to be honest. I think it looked weird before. Now it just kind of looks completed. I actually made my own fender eliminator. It's kind of raunchy, to be honest. It wasn't that it was cheap. It's when I bought the bike, nobody really had anything. So right now I've just been working with that. I made my own turning signals. See? And then when you brake, just brake light here. Turning left. I mean, left, that was right. And then that's left. It's visible. It works for now. I think it does have the feature for brake light as well, so all of it turns red, but I didn't put the light on because it already has a brake light. But so far, this is what I'm dealing with. Homemade. But I will be upgrading that soon. And the exhaust. frame sliders. And yeah, that's what she is so far. That with the bars, she's sitting pretty, I think, so far. I'll go for a quick ride. Yeah, but what do you think about the audio? A lot better, huh? From my last video? Man, audio is a pain in the butt, to be honest. Yeah, that's what it looks like when you're chilling. They say it hits the bars, but that's not true. It does not hit the bars. Well, I guess I angled it in a position where it's almost gonna hit the here, I'll show you guys quick. Look, they say it hits the bars. Right now there's no hitting right there. With your hands is good. This side a little closer, barely. If I had that spacer probably, or even if I moved this a tad, I'll probably be good, but I don't mind it at all. It's cool to me. I just need to put a stabilizing bar on this baby. I have no worries for tank slappers. So yeah, that concludes the video for just upward position, lower position, if it touches. You know, some concerns that I had, and I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna leave this position like this. I like it. It's not high, it's perfect, exactly where I want it. It is aggressive, it doesn't hurt my back, and we're good. On to the next mod, I guess. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Have a question. I'm gonna leave it in the end. The credits, as they say. I don't have any credits, but when you guys ride, music or no music? Do you guys like riding with just exhaust sounds or exhaust notes? Or there's got to be some tunes? For me, I gotta have some music, unfortunately. Or should I say fortunately? I don't know. Yeah, so music or no music?